Today we're going to go through the top 10 questions that you might ask or have questions for before you start your first ever BJJ class. So I've been doing this sport for many years. As the community grows bigger, there's more and more people getting into it. It's like on the UFC now, so it's getting bigger and bigger. So I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of questions. I'm going to go through the most common questions out there. So I'm sure you guys have seen this ugly mug before. It's Vin, otherwise known as Captain Bubblebeard. Let's get straight into it. First one, what is BJJ? So it is Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, that's the acronym. So essentially it is a combat sport that focuses on ground game. So ground game is on the ground, on the mat, on the floor. So what it focuses is on technique and leverage to beat your opponent. So size matters, I guess, but it doesn't really. Like, small people will have different techniques and things like that. So size doesn't necessarily have an advantage in this sport. It can help and may not help. Now, what is the difference between BJJ and other martial arts? So that's the second question. So that's another typical question, and I guess with that one is BJJ is just on the ground, so it's ground fighting. BJJ does have elements of wrestling and judo, which helps with the takedown aspect. So you usually in jiu-jitsu it starts on stand-up, and then in competitions rather, and then you get your opponent to the ground and you do the submissions. Versus other sports like karate, taekwondo, where kicks are involved and it's a bit more striking based. So that's the main difference there. So there's a few different key factors there. So next one is what if I don't have any experience? Experience doesn't matter. It's like riding a bike, right? You have to learn how to ride the bike before you can ride the bike. Same as jiu-jitsu, you got to learn, then you can enjoy. So experience is not a thing. Doesn't matter, you don't need experience. If you've had experience in wrestling and judo, that'll help, and jiu-jitsu, but necessarily you don't need any experience to get into it. Do I need to be in shape? That's the fourth one. No, it's like the gym. You go to the gym to get fit and healthy. Jiu-jitsu, you will get fitness, you'll get fit from competing and training in jiu-jitsu. So that is another typical question, and not so much need to worry about that one. Is you will build a fitness as you go through the sport and develop and spend more time in it. So that brings us to number 5. What should I bring? Typically mouth guard, towel, water bottle, that's it. Mouth guard just in case you roll, but usually in the first class you don't roll, and we'll answer that question a little bit further down the track. Number 6, what should I wear? First session, just come naturally. So naturally, come in clothes you can move in. So that's essentially it, because you're not expected to have any gis. If you have a gi, which is the uniform, bring it along with you. If the club you're going to go try out at has a gi, they might lend you a gi to just wear for that session and so forth. So once you sign up with the gym, then it's expected for you to buy a gi. So that's the uniform, and then they'll show you how to tie a belt and whatnot. So that's number 6. Number 7, what can I expect from the first class? I have a cheat sheet down there. What to expect? So first class, you will just learn technique, you plus or minus maybe rolls, and you meet some new people. So it's pretty open, everyone's super lovely, so it's just go in, have a go, have a try. That's the first, kind of what to expect. Nothing's expected, you're expected to just learn and participate, ask questions, so forth. That brings us to number 8. Who do I practice with? And this is the one a lot of people have concerns with. Females will predominantly be paired up with a female or a higher rank who understands the sport. So you will be, usually the new person will be paired up, or someone senior will come through who knows the technique and will teach them that. Teach them the moves, and you'll just go through it together. So it helps put your anxiety at rest. So it won't be too anxious for you. You'll be well looked after whenever you begin at a gym. So most gyms, to all gyms, will do this. So you will be well looked after in that session. Brings us to number 9. What if I've been injured, if you've got limitations, whatever? Just tell the person you sign up, so the coach who's running it, and tell your partner. That's the key one. Tell your partner. because if you've got limitations, if you've got elbow problems, shoulder problems, knees, hips, whatever, there's ways you can modify the technique and get into it and change it up so it suits you. So it's not really a problem. Just be aware and just be kind to your partner and just let them know, and they'll help you with that. So it's a very much a give and take and a lot of love. So everyone will help each other out with that part there. And the last one, can I bring a friend? Because a lot of times, a lot of people are quite scared to go by themselves. Bring a friend, more the merrier. That's the 10 questions that I got. Comment down below if you've got any other questions, or if you would like to share any other questions. So we want to create a good, wholesome community that loves BJJ. So don't forget to like, subscribe. Didn't say that earlier, but catch everyone in the next video. Look after yourselves, stay beautiful. We'll see you all in the next. Peace out.